Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Carrie K here on YouTube and K Carrie over on Instagram. I am going to kick off hopefully a series of artist spotlights. This first one is going to be Lori Craig. Lori Craig mostly is known for her mandala coloring books. She also has some grayscale photography coloring books. She also has coffee table photography books. There's a couple of children's books. There is no limit to all this stuff that Lori Craig does. All of these things are available on Amazon. She is also working on an Etsy shop, and she has a Redbubble store as well. I will link everything that I am able in the description of this video. I was asked to do a flip through of one of her books, and I am going to just go through all of her books that I happen to have. Some of them are physical books, some of them are PDF versions of books, some are fully printed out, some are not. I purchased some books, and a lot of them she has sent to me to do colorings and share with y'all. So let's jump into it. I have them in date released order, the ones that I have. So this is from December of 2021. So this is Oh My God Adult Coloring Book number 2, again by Lori Craig. This is who we're featuring. This is an 8x8 book. And the Oh My God series are very intricate and challenging mandalas. As you can see, I have a few pages marked here. This is in the latest group of books that she sent me. And as you can see, some of them are quite insanely detailed. This looks like shells and mermaids. And I want to say the next page, yeah, is a partial close-up of that mandala. And even though these are intricate, you don't have to color them that way. This, whole thing can be one color. Your mermaid can be one color. You got your backgrounds of blue. This all can be one color. It doesn't have to be as intricate as it is drawn. This one I thought looked like owls. This one I really like. It's very botanical. Got some craziness going on outside. I'm going to pause. Pardon for that interruption. Apparently somebody is getting arrested outside. Woohoo! The joys of living downtown. Anywho, back to this. So, again, yes, very, very intricate, the Oh My God series. And I really enjoy that there are, the full, very detailed mandala and then a close-up portion, if you're not so into that. But again, you can color these as simple or as detailed as you want. And this one, it's like an old man, grumpy old man in his old man sweater, which I love old man sweaters. And then there's all different kinds of line weights, styles, everything. There's everything. If you get on Amazon and you're looking through her books, there really truly is something for everybody in one of her books. So I highly encourage you to check them out. So that is Oh My God Adult Coloring Book number 2 by Lori Gregg. Here's the back cover. This next one was released in November of 2021. So I have these backwards, I apologize. So this one is Adult Coloring Book. That is a pattern. So we start out with this mandala. Got some patterns, a bunch of mandalas. And again, this looks very, very intricate, but you do not have to color it that way. This could be a very easy, quick color, or it could be an insane, all-out, crazy color. Here's a close-up of previous page. I love this. I love circles, and I love this. Again, looks intense, but it doesn't fully have to be. This is almost something that you could kind of make your own mandala with. This looks like spirographs. Flowers. Again, different line weights, different styles. Like this, you would almost need a very fine gel pen or a super de-duper fine liner marker. Like this would probably scare a lot of people, and I just absolutely love this. I love the challenge of something like that. And while I'm going through, I will show all of the pages in the books that I have colored. So see, we went from very fine lines to some thicker lines. She does say in some of her bios that she has the different line weights and different levels of difficulty because she likes to be inclusive for those that may not have the motor skills or, you know, might be vision impaired, that kind of thing. So, you know, like I said, all kinds of mandalas. And then in this one, I have the last page done. This one I did 5/14 of 22. And there is a little tiny bit of glitter gel pen in there. I hope that's coming through. This one took a little while. I used ultrafine Bix, I believe, for this one. And there is the back cover of that one. And this is Beautiful and Intricate Adult Coloring Book. This one, January of 2022. This is Oh My God Adult Coloring Book 3. And again, pretty intricate, different line weights. I really enjoy these kind of stained glass looking ones as well. And here again, you've got your thicker lines and your thinner lines, and you could do this so simply. Just ignore those thinner lines, or be like me and do every single one a completely different color and do shading and everything, because, you know, I'm just kind of crazy like that. I really like this style. There's some more of these in a couple of other books that are like this. I really like that style. So I have some marked in here. I really, 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 really like this style. I actually asked her if she would do a whole book of just this style. It goes pretty quick as long as you don't get too crazy with it, because it's just, you're filling in lines. I mean, it's like a black background and you're just doing lines. So, fun, easy. This one I think looks like geishas. This one has kitties, a snake or a frog. Ooh, I might have to do this for Doodle Robots. Don't bug me, I'm coloring. Look at all those butterflies. There's even some owls in there, possibly some acorns. Lots of fun. And the next one is a close-up of that. And then we've got one here. This one is did in June of this year. I call this one Treebeard. This is all done with Dollar Tree fine line markers. Very vivid, very fun. No shiny anything, just straight up markers. A little bit of shading. I don't know if you can tell there's a bit of shading in there. I thoroughly enjoy doing that. That was a lot of fun. And that is the back of that book. And if you're new to my channel and you're wondering why I have washi tape there, that is, I put a washi tape on the spine so I know when they're on the bookshelf that it's been colored in. So like, see, these two have washing tape. This one does not. I haven't colored in that one yet. So now we are going to get into this lovely binder. This is a very large binder. I had to get page protectors. I had these just stacked in a pile and they were not faring well that way, so I got myself some page protectors and a binder, and I apologize if there's glare on the first part until I think the last book. I did finally find some, apparently non-glare page protectors. So as I'm going through the ones that are PDF versions and I don't have a option for color printing, I will pop in the cover image. So this is one of the grayscale coloring books. This is Tropical Greenhouse Flowers and Plants Grayscale Adult Coloring Book Volume 1. She says, "You bring the color," which happens to be the name of her Etsy store. I hadn't quite figured out how to do grayscale when I got this book, and I gave it some valiant effort, and I will show you the one page that I did in here. Beautiful book, beautiful photography. I have gotten a bit better at doing grayscale, so I'm definitely going to come back to this. There is a prompt for tropical something this month. I'll put that up on the screen while I'm editing. So this one is from April of 2022. I did print this one on cardstock. So this is the one that I did. And I did this all with soft pastel, chalk pastel. I didn't do anything else to it, and I did that in June of 2022. And then there's this page, got a turtle and some leaves and some rocks. Birds of Paradise, this other awesome flower. And then I have Beautiful and Intricate Coloring Book for Adults Volume 2. This book I have colored in. This one came out in April of 2022. And this one has some more simpler patterns in it. As you can see, it was the physical book. It is Amazon paper, and it is one-sided. So these ones are not quite so crazy. This, I think I could color as an owl as well. See owls everywhere. And this looks like a face. You got eyes and a nose and a mouth. This almost looks kind of fishy. Let's see what we got colored. Oh, this one. This one I did. 5/14/22. And there is some glitter gel pens. I believe these were random colors. So yeah, this one has some not quite so crazy patterns in it. And very, very different. Like this one I think I had marked to do like a dragonfly body and dragonfly wings. That could be fun. Some of these could just be so simple. So simple. I really like this. And that is the back cover of that one. So that one is Beautiful and Intricate Coloring Book for Adults, Volume 2. This is The Shadow Within. Kind of a funny story. We were seeing what book to send, via PDF, and she sent me this in the PDF form, and then I realized that this was one of the actual physical books that I had from when I first discovered her. I had ordered 4 books, and this was one of them. I'm not colored in it yet. Again, intimidated by grayscale at the time, and not so bad now. There are lines in the background, but whatever. That's not a big deal to me. So we have some very, very interesting mandalas in here. Some of them we have the black background version and the same one with a white background, which I absolutely love. This looks kind of like pansies. You got your white background version. And I like when there's the mottled background. That could be so fun with some ink tints or something like that. My newfound love of ink tints. Thank you, Colored by Maya. I have one marked here. What do I have marked? Nice. And again, these ones, most of them are not overly intricate. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna figure out how to make that look like neon. I love this one too. Gotta figure out how to do these effectively. I really, really like them. This one is fun too. And that is the back of that book. The Shadow Within, black and white and grayscale adult coloring. So I'm going to try to keep these in order. Hopefully that's not too distracting. So this is Magnificent and Intricate Mandalas Coloring Book. This one is from July of 2022. See some bowls symbols in there. Looks like a ball and a heart. That could be an eyeball. I do like that there are things in here that could absolutely be things. There's things that absolutely are things. I also like that Lori has a great sense of humor, and she leaves those in her drawings, and it's good fun. There's another owl. Just right there, that little part looks like an owl. These are, I would say, on the more intricate side, but not in the, as she says, oh my god realm. Like, this looks like a stained glass window that you'd see in a church. So does that. This one I see doing very, very dimensional. I'm gonna mark that. Where's my little tabs? Marking that one. So I was going to do a speed color at the end of this, but this is already going to be a very long video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through, do these flip throughs, and talk about Lori and her awesomeness. And then I'm going to choose a page. I think out of one of these older books, and then I have, at the end of this, I'll be doing a complete flip through of her book that will be published at the end of this month, which is August of 2023, and I'll be doing a speed color of that, one of those pages in that book, and one from one of these other books. It might be this one. That one looks fun. Ooh. I don't know why, but this is making me think cemetery. Yeah. Is that our cover image? That is our cover image. Lori also, I don't think from the very beginning, but recently, or more so now, has her cover images are images colored by colorists. Okay, apparently I have one colored in here. I didn't see it. Okay, I don't. My tape lied to me. I'm going to take that off. So that is Magnificent and Intricate Mandalas Coloring Book. Next one is Challenging Mandalas for Fun and Relaxation. I will insert the cover image here. This one was from August of last year. And she usually has about 40 pictures in each book. So here I've done a couple. This one was I don't want to take it out. You can hear it's sticky. I did Sharpies. I just put them in a rainbow gradient, and then it had the thick black outlines where this shiny foil is. I was trying to make it look like a stained glass window. Did some shading in every single little spot. And then put the rub-off foil on some glue. And it is actually dimensional. I hope that shows through. There, you can kind of see that it's dimensional. Sorry for the glare, I'm just trying to make some things come across there. And then this one, I did a galaxy background with distress ink and eyeshadow, and then I went over all of the black lines with silver. You put stars with acrylic white paint in the background, and then on both of these a little glitter washi tape border. I really like both of these. These were really fun. And then this one has a, I don't know if I'm gonna get it without having too much glare. There is some gold glitter gel pen in there. I want to say those were random colors. I can't believe those were random colors, but they turned out nice. I really want to do this page for Don't Bug Me, I'm Coloring, because that's a bug. You know, that's a bug, that's a bug. That could be a bug. I believe these are all printed on cardstock. So different levels of difficulty. Usually when there's a thick line like this, I will just use markers because you can. It just makes it easier and cleaner. I also like to do outlines. So, you know, this one, just do the background, just cover the whole thing with one big background, and then just go over the outlines. I love doing outlines. And then we have Oh My God Challenge Level Volume 3. Again, I will put the cover image for this there. This is the first time, and I hope I can show it without too much glare, that I did the entire thing with glitter gel pen. These were Dollar Tree glitter gel pens. And this one was random color picks and two glitter gel pens that correspond, and there's actually a metallic Sharpie in there as well. And this one I started with some Prismacolor. I have those setting out. I'll have to finish that. I didn't like it while I was doing it, but now that I'm looking at it now, I'm digging it. So yeah, look forward to getting that one done. I need to take just like the rest of the year and work on whips, and I'll still not get all my whips done. So in this book, there's, you know, multiple levels of challenge. Then we have Baby Cobra Chickens, aka Canadian Geese, grayscale photo coloring book. While I was printing these, I forgot that I did not have my paper oriented to landscape. So, I will put the cover image in here. And this is when I was finally starting to figure out grayscale. I thoroughly enjoy this little gosling. Yes. And again, printed on cardstock. This is alcohol marker and gel pen. Jelly Roll Moonlights, I believe. I don't generally print the whole book out when I get them because I use my work printer, and for a little while we didn't have any ink at all or a printer that was working. So, and you'll see some of that in here. And for whatever reason, we now have a new printer and our color ink is gone already. We printed maybe 2 things in color, which is just crazy. We probably will get more color ink, but I will definitely be putting into my coloring budget, you know, money for just black printer ink, because I do use it. I use it frequently. So I don't want, our flooring business paying for my coloring, other than my wages, of course. So there's that. So yes, now that I have, a better idea of how to do grayscale, I'm definitely going to be coming back to these. So the next one is Challenge Your Mind with Mandalas. This one was from September of 2022. I'll put a cover image over here. And some more fun mandalas. This one I did with my Tombow dual tip water-based markers. I believe that's when I first got them. And then I did, corresponding glitter. Again, I'm hoping that conveys with glare from my page cover. And a little bit of white gel pen. It's fun to do outlines when there's these really thick lines. And the ones that I pick are ones that I like the most, the ones that I actually print. And this style, again, I really like this style. And next we have the Art of Relaxing with Mandalas. Again, I'll put the cover image there. This one is from October of 2022. This is the one that I thought looked like angels, so that's how I did it. I did angels here. There is ink glitter marker in there, light blue and dark blue and gold. And lots of Jelly Roll Moonlight on those black lines. This is another one that looks kind of like my Galaxy one up there. I have to figure out a fun way to do that one that's not exactly the same, but honestly, who cares if it isn't? I really thoroughly enjoy doing that. Maybe I'll do something with gold. It looks like a flower. Again, the geishas, that looks like a geisha to me. This is the Beauty Within coloring book. This one was from January of 2023. This is the one, I'll put cover image here. This is the one where my printer started to poop out on me, and I decided to color a couple of them anyway. So I did this one crosshatch style with my Dollar Tree ultra fine liners. And this one I did with alcohol marker. And then I have a whole pile of them in here that are just printed horribly, but I can't waste them, so I'll do something with them. Who knows what, but definitely something. So yeah, so there's like a whole bunch in there. Next one is Fabulous Stained Glass Mandalas, a physical book. This one is from February of 2023. And this one is somewhat intricate, but not insane. This definitely looks like some old-time stained glass. I also like that some of them are bordered like this. Again, different line weights. I really, really like this one. I wonder if Olga would consider those tulips. I like this style as well. And that is the back cover of that. Next one is Magnificent Intricate Mandalas Coloring Book Volume 2. This one, I have a whip in. This one's from April of 2023. I really like so many of these in here. I think I could even color this like an owl. Me and my owls. So I'm going to show you a whip. I will... There's this. This is in that style that I absolutely adore. This is the one that made me ask her if she could do a whole book in, you know, this style. It's pretty much just lines with a black background, but it's a lot of them. But it's amazingly easy. Oh, that's Punk Rock Flamingos from Snickerdoodling LLC. I had printed a couple of those. I colored one of those on that paper. Hi, Kim. So this my whip. I just got to finish doing my gel pen on my black lines. Hopefully I'll remember when I'm editing to put a this under a black light. Is amazing. So even though it's not finished, I will put my blacklight picture in here of, you know, what is done at the moment. And hopefully I can get this done soon. I really, really, really like it. Yep, I did this with water-based markers. And there is a little bit of blending. Kind of hard to tell because this is pretty crazy. So, and then me with my outlines. I love doing outlines. And I'm using a 0.3 gel pen to do those. So lots and lots. I love circles. This one could be fun and super simple. Lots of different kinds of stuff. Oh my goodness. And I have that one marked. So that is the back cover of that one. This one is a more recent one, and I did purchase this one as well. I don't even think I said all the ones that I did purchase. I apologize. So this is like mandalas and patterns. This is from June of 2023. So this is multiple mandalas on one page with a border, and you could do a background. This to me just screams feathers. She actually offered to send this one to me, but I had already purchased it. I saw it, all of her previews that she had been doing on Instagram, and as soon as it was out, I snagged it up. This is fun. Again, circles. I love circles. I'm just seeing this in a gradient, and then, you know, some shiny, making it look kind of bubbly situation. Yeah, and then some with the same mandala in different sizes, you know, some with a whole bunch. Looks like people all the way around. I can see some of these done as snowflakes. I mean, that one really looks like it could be snowflakes. Some is flowers. Some is doilies. Sunshine. Oh, 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 oh. Is that another owlish type thing? Almost kind of looks like you could make it a husky too. Like there's its ears and its nose and its front paws. Maybe we'll attempt to make that a husky. Definitely snowflakes. Sunflower. And that is the back of that one. So now we are to the new book that is coming out the end of this month, the end of August of 2023. That's what it says here. Tranquil Tales Animal Mandalas. I will insert the cover right here, the cover image. I did get this in PDF form. I would think, obviously, because it's not even out yet. I will do a full flip of this book here. And then in another video, I'm going to choose one of these, and I think it's going to be either a cat or a squirrel, and do a speed color. So embrace the serenity of nature and unleash your creativity as you embark on a unique coloring journey with 40 animal-inspired mandalas. Each hand-drawn design is thoughtfully created to blend the beauty of animals and the harmony of mandalas, providing you with a therapeutic experience that promotes mindfulness and relaxation. I'm going to pause. Car alarms. It does not seem as though it's going to be going anywhere anytime soon, so I'm going to try to read over it. Hey, there it goes. Find solace in the intricate patterns and intricate details of these animal mandalas, allowing your mind to unwind and your creativity to flourish. Whether you're an experienced colorist or a curious beginner, this coloring book invites you to express your artistic flair and discover the joy of coloring. With one-sided pages to prevent bleed-through, you can confidently use your preferred coloring tools and immerse yourself in this tranquil coloring adventure. And then she's got all of her copyright info there. So we have animals covered in mandalas or in a mandala, or there's so much fun awesomeness in this book. And again, it's anti-glare. Look at that. Big difference. She does on her Facebook group have a couple of freebie pages. I'm not entirely sure which ones they are. I am not in that group. I don't get on Facebook very often, and I do not sync my Instagram with my Facebook. So do check her out on Facebook. Again, I will link as much as I can in the description. And you know, these you can color them super simple. You can color them as intricate as they are. You can make them even more intricate by doing shading and all kinds of craziness. So there's the wolf. It's actually a portrait style, or I mean a landscape style. My goodness. There's another kitty. Some more butterflies. Thinking about that one, but I'm like trying to get out of my, I'm only doing that style of her mandala's face. So another kitty. The bunny and some turtles. Bats, and it is never too soon for Halloween. Starfish. or even just a star with a mandala in it. We've got sharks with a black background, and then we have mandalas with gray sharks in there. I hope that's coming through. So now we're getting into the more crazy ones. Not crazy. They're really neat. I'm thoroughly enjoying how she did this book and how she put it together. So now we have the Howling Wolf with a mandala, and then she flip-flops the white and black background in line work, which I just absolutely, I love that. Very interesting. I like it a lot. We've got some more kitties here. Kitty paws. And then we've got two versions of a bat mandala situation. We've got a gray bat here and there. And then we have another gray, but in a completely different way, with the black background bat in this one. Just very, very cool. It kind of, you know, I like that these were next to each other in the book, you know, one after the other, so you can kind of, you're not like, oh hey, there was one like that already, but it's not the same thing. Very cool. It's got a wolf, got some kitty and a bat and a pumpkin, and it's looking like some crazy clowns maybe, I don't know. Some spiders, that could be another bat, some candy, fun stuff. And there's a squirrel. And there's another kind of squirrel. And then there's a fox. And I believe this is a cat, and that is a lion. It's gonna take... I do also enjoy that some of these, and not so much this one, but a little bit later in the book, are very mysterious, and I think that it's going to almost take coloring it to figure out what it is. So there we have an elephant in a tree. I'm very much seeing this in sunset colors, very orange and red, and then you have your green tree and your gray elephant to just kind of stand out from all that. And this is the one that one of them that I'm talking about. Like there's the shape, I believe it's a little puppy, where the line in the background work flip-flop to the shape of an animal in there, which from what I can see on my camera here, you can't tell, but I think it's a puppy. And this one, I believe, is an ostrich. Same concept there. And there's another one here where it flip-flops, and this one I have not figured out. This is one I'm just gonna have to color, and there's where it switches here, I can see kind of a line. Might be a dog, maybe. Oh, I think it is. I can see this one in the camera. I think that one is a doggy. We've got one that's more angular like this with different kind of mandalas in different sections. It's fun. We have another elephant. Another squirrel. This is one that I was thinking about doing for the speed color. We've got a lion. And a horse. It's another possibility for my speed color. This is the cover image, which I will credit the colorist that did the coloring on the cover image of that one. And then there's these eagles. And then I will insert a picture of the back cover of this book here. So these are all of the Lori Craig coloring books that I have. There are many more. Again, I will link everything that I can in the description. I encourage you to check out her Instagram and her Amazon store, also her Etsy store and her Redbubble store. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time.